Time now for an in-depth look at one of our areas. Maryland's recreational marijuana legalization led to millions in sales. Plus, a summer carjacking crime shines a light on an ongoing issue. I'm joined now once again by Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. I want to talk about the big news over the weekend in Maryland. Recreational marijuana legalized, and boy, the sales were just through the roof. In fact, I want to quickly mention these numbers so folks can get some perspective. The Maryland Cannabis Administration reporting just over $10 million in sales over the 4th of July weekend after it was legalized July 1st. What do you think this says about all of this and people's receptiveness to it?
Well, you know, the voters in Maryland voted to legalize recreational use of marijuana for those over the age of 21. So it is not surprising that individuals in Maryland wanted to purchase the substance now that it's legal to possess it here in Maryland.
I wonder, I know there were a lot of conversations and real efforts to address those communities, Black and brown specifically, who were disproportionately impacted before this was all legal. How is that going?
Well, we certainly have been working over the past few years, even before legalization, to really address the historical issues that have impacted Black and brown communities from accessing jobs and other opportunities because they were disproportionately targeted for prosecution of things like simple possession of marijuana. When I became state's attorney, maybe about 10 months into my administration, I instructed my prosecutors to no longer prosecute individuals who simply possessed marijuana. Now, possession with the intent to distribute is still illegal. We still prosecute for individuals who are engaged in really the sales, illegal sales of marijuana, but simple possession has not been prosecuted here in several years. And we also work very hard to help individuals get their records expunged. And so we'll be having another expungement fair in September focused on individuals who have records of marijuana possession.
I want to switch gears here and talk about crime, specifically carjackings. We know really the region has seen an uptick in all of that. The most recent one happening in Prince George's County, 1 man killed, 2 dogs were also killed. What's the latest on that?
Well, the latest on that is that the individual had been arrested in D.C. because they also committed offenses there. At some point, that individual will be extradited here to face charges here in Prince George's County for the crimes committed in our state. And so we believe we will get justice in that case, but obviously nothing can bring back life. And so we are very saddened, very just heartbroken for the families and friends and neighbors who knew the individual who was unfortunately killed. However, our job right now is to get justice, and that's what we intend to do.
I did want to ask you about juveniles, kids, and crime. We know Chief Aziz unveiled the summer crime plan. He's reluctant, at least it's not a first option for him to implement a curfew as we've seen in the past. Are you confident that the other alternatives will be effective and that the curfew won't have to be implemented?
Let me say, a curfew is called good parenting, in my opinion. I think that children should certainly be supervised by adults. Parents and guardians should know where their children are, especially after 10 o'clock. I think that is just smart because not only does it hopefully prevent young people from committing crimes around that time, but it also protects them because oftentimes they are the ones who are being preyed upon, especially at those late night hours. But most youth crime occurs during the day. And so we also have to address those issues that impact young people and their criminal behavior. So it's really important that we engage young people in school.
Yeah.
Obviously, school is out for the summer, but for those young people who need that additional assistance, summer school is an available option. Structured programs, even for kids who are in middle school and in high school. I think sometimes parents say, you know what, it costs a lot of money to send my kid to daycare and aftercare and all those things. So once they get a certain age, we kind of allow them to kind of be on their own. But it's those critical ages, especially those middle school children, who
Right.
oftentimes find themselves in these really dangerous and illegal situations. So I say to parents, please, focus on getting your child structured activities during the day.
I do want to make sure we get to this here because you talk about engaging youth and giving them structure. And I want to speak on an event that you all are having to do with mentorship, young men and young boys in particular. Can you speak on that quickly?
Yes. So on Friday, we're having our 5th annual, we call it the men's event, where we bring men in our communities who have served as mentors and connect them with young men and boys who need that level of support and examples in their life to show them that they have a pathway to success. And so we do a golf event, and then, of course, we have a award ceremony afterwards. So that's this Friday at Enterprise Golf Course.
And where can folks go if they're interested in this for more information?
If they want to, they can follow us on social media, PGSAO News. That's PGSAO News. They can also visit our website at www.pgsao.org.
All right. Sounds like a great event. Just one of many I know you all are holding to really engage the community and the youth. So we appreciate you coming on as always. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy.